Just got done talking to the man, the myth, the legend. If you haven't seen him, Matan Even. Very awkward, very offbeat. You don't know who you're going to get. Are you going to get the real Matan? Are you going to get the guy who's putting on a show? I got the guy who's putting on a show mixed in with the real guy. Make sure you tune in. He's hilarious. He's witty. And there's a reason why he's got over 1 million views on YouTube, because he's just fun and interesting to listen to.
Dominick, the Dominator!
That is the dark sides of us that don't work, but they work perfectly for war.
You can love somebody and still beat them up.
Are you sure you're not Mexican?
No. I'm a white-blooded American.
White-blooded American. I see no color.
Yeah, because, it's kind of a lack of color.
Mm-hmm. That would be technically a shade, no? So now you're in shades? That's how you roll?
I don't know if that's how it works. I think it's just a lack of melanin, right?
Could be. What nationality are you? Does anybody know?
I'm white.
I don't believe that.
Well, I don't know what to tell you.
Where do you get your accent from?
This is a business one, to sound professional, so when I do podcasts, etc. Not like I'm not sounding like this off camera, but I've practiced to sound like this for a couple years now to make business happen.
Genius. So you're actually white, but you want to sound like this to make the business happen. Is this how you got backstage of the 22 of the Game Awards?
Is that what it says on that paper?
What it says on this paper is that you're Jewish, actually.
No, it doesn't.
It does. I can't show you my info.
That's what it says?
It's my info.
Your producer is wrong.
How do you know my producer wrote it?
Whoever wrote it, I mean, you're...
But how do you know? If you don't know who wrote it.
You wrote it?
You don't know who wrote it, so you don't know if they're wrong or
No,
right.
but if you wrote it, why would you refer to it as what it says on the paper? Why wouldn't you just say, I read you're Jewish?
I just didn't write it. But
Exactly.
I trust the people who wrote it.
Well, they're
but
incorrect.
It's not my producer.
You haven't eaten any of your food.
You're right. Maybe that's why I'm getting cranky.
Yeah.
McDonald's will help everything. Okay. So, when you were at that 2022 Game Awards,
I think I want to nominate this award to my Reformed Orthodox Rabbi Bill Clinton. Thank you, everybody.
what makes you a master at getting behind scenes?
No, I didn't go behind until they arrested me. I walked actually from the crowds up.
And how did security not,
Because look, I'm telling you, this is the serious stuff. I had trained and preferred to talk like this. I had dressed up all serious like this. And then since then, that actually went so well that I still talk the same way and wear the exact same pants and jacket from 3 years ago.
No, I get it. You're all business.
Yeah.
Nobody knows what the hell's going on. They think you're serious and you scare them.
You know, I did some business with these podcasts. Did you know that?
What podcast?
This podcast here for you.
You did some business.
You know, I set this up, right?
No, I thought that you were the only reason why I'm here.
I am. I connected your person to the studio. I feel like I should get a commission for this.
Yeah, you did.
What's my commission? This sandwich?
That's part of it.
Why are they supposed to be making noise in the back?
The other part of it is I got you a haircut.
Somebody's here to give me a haircut?
That's right.
That's not gonna happen.
But that's part of the commission. So if you don't
That's not a good commission.
Well, who said? I mean,
commission is money. You don't decide what somebody's commission is. Or that would be like giving you a gift.
Right. It's a trade, more of that. More like a trade. Like, I feel like I could help promote your brand with the haircut. Do you have a
Is he
problem?
supposed to be here?
Do you have a problem with dogs, with animals?
No.
Okay.
I don't like them that much.
Yeah, where does that come from? Who taught you that?
They're just less intelligent and you have to take care of them. They're never helping you.
So it's kind of like my producer.
Well, he's not helping you, but he's trying. The dog can't even make an effort to help you.
What do you mean my dog doesn't help me?
What does he do? Well, not actively. Him helping you by being nice and being there and providing you comfort is not by his own volition.
What are you, TSA? You sound like TSA right now.
No, you asked me why I'm not a big fan of dogs.
You sound like TSA. Do you work for them?
Is that the airport?
Yes.
What does that have to do with TSA?
Well, have you ever tried to take a dog through the airport? They ask me the same questions you are. Do you work for them?
No.
I feel like you would be. Could you get through their security?
Through TSA?
Yes.
I've been to the airport before.
And do you get through their security?
Yeah, usually it's without many problems.
With or without the bomb?
I don't usually bring weapons to the airport. I think you should be allowed. I personally think it would be safer if everybody had a weapon, because if everybody on the plane has a gun and then there's one bad guy with a gun, they're going to be able to stop him.
It's nullified.
Yeah.
It's like everybody's even.
A good guy with a gun will stop a bad guy with a gun.
Good guy with a gun could stop. Yeah, you're right.
For example, you're a good fighter, but if I had a gun, I would be able to beat you.
Allegedly. How do you know I don't just take the gun from you and beat you to death with it?
Okay, but now you have to give a real specific circumstance where you're close, you can get it. If I'm if I'm not, but if anybody was trained with a weapon, they could, from the movie, take it out real quick and then shoot you.
They could, but I have a gun underneath the desk here that's pointed at you currently.
No, there's a dog. Now he's leaving.
But he's short, so it would go right over his head when I shoot you in the stomach.
You might accidentally shoot your dog in the head, though.
Never.
You might, though, if you
No,
shoot
he's
a gun.
He's trained. These are the things this is why I take him to the airport. Do you know what he is?
This is what I mean, though, by the way, but I don't like him. He doesn't do anything for you, and now he's standing around making a chaos during your seeing.
I'm a little offended because he does do a lot. He's a seizure alert dog, just so you know. I've been hit in the head a lot, and there's a real potential of that, and he warns me if I'm going to have a seizure. So just like I said, TSA is not allowed to answer or ask those questions. So I'd appreciate if you didn't bring that up.
Okay, but now
It's a
it's all
touchy
sad.
subject.
I didn't know that he was a seizure alert dog. I thought he was
you just assume. You judged a book by its cover. Do you see how fucking cool he is? And you just judged.
I never said he wasn't cute. I said he wasn't helpful, which I was wrong about. But you have to admit that most dogs are not going to alert people about seizures. No.
Dojo's not most dogs.
Okay, fine. He gets a pass here.
Just want to make sure we're clear on that.
Fine.
Thank
The
you.
dog, this dog.
And he'll
gets a
also
pass.
tell you if you're going to have a seizure. Just so you know, he will tell you. You'll know
You
because.
want me to test it?
Well, yeah. Can you have one?
No, but I could just pretend on the floor and start
No,
spazzing.
he knows you're lying.
You want to test it?
He knows you're lying.
You want to test?
He knows. He's going to tell me.
Do you want to try it?
The other
I
thing,
think he's going to work on him.
the other thing he can detect is silent but deadly farts. So don't try that because he'll warn me.
You want me to test having a
He'll
seizure?
warn me if you fart.
He's not even looking at me.
He knows you're lying. He knows you're lying.
He didn't even look at me. He's trying
knows-
to eat the food off the floor.
He knows you're full of it.
This is like a seizure alert dog, so you can bring him to the airport.
Yes, and it works every single time. You know, one of the things I wanted to know was, is Bill Clinton really the rabbi for you? Like your rabbi?
Let's go to the next one. I've been asked that 100 times. Too many times.
Okay. And how about Neon Sniper Panda? How about that show?
Wow, that's on your notes? That guy? What about him? Not like I'm insulting him. I don't know. I did his
was an
podcast a couple of years ago.
Yeah, it was an interesting podcast. It's
Right.
not really on my notes. I'm just asking that because it's on my notes.
Right.
You know? You'd love to have the control of the show, huh?
No, I purposely didn't bring my notes.
Why not? And the stripper's coming when?
No, I've saved up. I'm almost at 20.
All right.
You don't got money like this, fool.
You're right, actually. But that might be able to pay for what you stole in the back. So what's next for you today? What does a guy like you do in your off time? Have we ever met you?
Yeah, you met me last time, maybe a year and a half, 2 years ago.
Like who your mom knows. Does anybody know
Yeah,
that person?
It's the same person. I'm not an actor or do any, fake stuff. I feel like I'm a very honest person.
Is that what you told security before you lied to them?
Where did I lie to the security?
Well, you let them know that you were allowed to be there, were you? You wouldn't have got arrested if you weren't lying, right?
I never lied to them. I just walked up.
Then what'd you get arrested for?
Those two things are not mutually exclusive.
How do you figure?
Because you go up and then when they arrest you and ask you if you're supposed to be there, you say no.
So what's the arresting for if you're allowed to be there?
You're not allowed to be there. But you didn't lie and tell them you were.
You were just there and it's there.
It would be like if I broke this TV and they asked me if I did it. I'm not allowed to do it, but the answer is still yes. I could say no, then it would become a lie, then it's the double.
Okay, here's a good question. Last time I saw you, you couldn't grow a mustache. What's up? Do you shave that? Do you nair it? Do you do anything about it? Or is it actually really growing in?
Are you using the footage on that iPhone?
Is that a real mustache? Well, she's closing in on the close up of your
You
hair
think it's fake?
follicles to see the mustache. That's what she's doing. Don't worry about
I
it.
do shave it, yeah.
With what?
With a blade?
Oh, that's how I know. You're just new to this game, aren't you?
Yeah.
You just started shaving. How long ago until you got
Why did you take one of the breads off,
Facial
by the
hair.
way?
Heavy on carbs? And have you ever seen the thing where they put this underneath like lava, molten lava, and it didn't burn? The molten lava rolled right over the top. This is like
So you're saying it's manufactured?
I'm saying it's like your hair. Like anything you pour on the top of it will just roll off of it.
But you're still eating one of them, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's the thinner one. So that's like not as bad. What started your podcast? Like what was the first mindset that you're like, okay, I'm going to make this different? Like how do you be so creative off the bat? You're a young up and comer. You started, got over 1 million YouTube hits. What gave you your creativity? Because you're always creative.
You know, I used to watch a lot of podcasts like Joe Rogan and Lex Friedman and other serious business shows like that. And I was thinking, you know, sometimes, you know, with Lex Friedman, and then with Rogan, you know, he got a little political, you know. So I wanted to do a very serious show, but avoid the politics.
That makes sense. But you joke about the politics, which is refreshing.
No, I'm not a joker.
I think you are. I call it dry humor.
No,
Yeah, dry as this damn burger you brought me.
it's not a burger.
What is it?
It's a McChicken.
Which is a
Chicken sandwich.
okay, so it's a sandwich.
A sandwich?
Yes.
What does that mean?
Well, it's the same thing. It's just how you pronounce it. You pronounce it with a Jewish accent. I pronounce it with the
No, I
accent.
pronounce it with like a German one. You know, I'm German actually. That's where my genetics are from.
Oh, okay. Now we're getting to the nitty gritty. We just found out the
Well,
truth.
when I said that I was white, I mean that you didn't specify what white. You said I was lying.
Well, what white? I mean, German is technically not white, right? It's German.
That's not exactly how that works. It would be part of. What do you think? German is as similar to French as German is similar to people from Sudan?
I just think you're a lot smarter than me, so I'm just going to trust your info on that.
I don't think I'm smarter than you per se. I think that I just have more knowledge on me. I'm more doubting of the science than you.
Well, you're the man because you are InfoWars. So I feel like your information is going to be at a higher clip than most people, right?
Yeah, Alex Jones is a genius.
Yeah.
Is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
Is somebody having a seizure?
I think Dojo's trying to warn me. He's literally warning me.
He just
Are you
picked up
okay?
on what I was doing?
Yeah, are you okay?
No, but what I did was like 10
No,
minutes
he's not
ago.
telling me I'm having one. He's making sure you're okay. I think you need to unbutton the top button.
No, that's not true because when I pretended it was 10 minutes ago, he's just picking it up now. If I really had a seizure, I could be dead already.
No, he knows when you're
That
pretending.
dog is not helpful. He's actually a killer. He's giving you false confidence.
He knows when you're pretending. That's what I'm telling you. Undo the top. Just for him. He'll stop.
He already stopped. If he does it again, I'll consider it.
He's nervous.
I think he's just picking up what I did a little while ago.
He's nervous.
He just coughed from eating.
So how old are you?
I'm 18.
No, you're not.
I am 18.
And how many siblings do you have?
0.
No siblings. 4 siblings. Okay. 40 siblings. So we'll never get to know you. You'll never be Matan that we really.
Well, I don't want to go
wanna
into
know.
like private family stuff because at the same time, I want to kind of stay as. I would like to stay as sort of an unimportant person myself and be able to interview with fair stuff and stuff like that. And then that will avoid from me getting political. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but talking about your family is vulnerable. It's not being right.
No, I know, but I don't want to get vulnerable because then somebody will oppose it. Like, let's say you said, I'm going to get vulnerable and honest, you know, when I was 7 years old, I tried killing my grandmother. That's going to change people's perspective on you. You're going to get defensive about it. It would be safer just to not talk about anything and just be able to do unbiased interviews.
Yeah, but I mean, talking about yourself makes you unbiased because now you're not hiding anything.
I don't agree with that.
So if I was just completely honest with my background and you knew everything about it, then what is there for me to be biased about? What would I be hiding?
Your bias would be your background. You could say the same about everybody. Everybody would be biased because of their background. But if you don't say it, you won't get any pushback, and then you won't have to defend it.
Yeah, but I mean, what is there to defend if they're not,
Well, I guess in this hypothetical killing of the grandmother, or an attempt of it, which obviously a lot of people would oppose.
Okay, so when you do a interview with somebody like Bonnie Blue, it's nice to not have that background because you knew all her background, but she doesn't know any of yours. So you can attack her, but she can't attack you.
Well, I wasn't attacking her. I was giving her a fair interview, but the issue is that she's a disgusting bitch. So it made it a little bit tough.
Yeah,
but I was able to stay unbiased, if you could tell.
Yeah, little. But what made it the most disgusting for you? Like meeting her, like which parts made her disgusting?
I mean, she looks physically disgusting. I mean, she literally looks like she has no brain, or like her eyes look like they were implanted there. It's very scary, actually.
Like a robot?
No, not like a robot, like a demon.
Man. And who taught you all this about people, about humans?
Nothing. It's just, I don't trust the science. I trust natural instinct. So I knew that I was going to be creeped out when I met her, and then I met her and it was even worse than I could have imagined.
Really? Even? All right. What about when the interview was over?
Then she was a little bit upset.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you wear a condom to the interview?
No, because there was no chance I would ever do anything sexual with somebody like that. I put a screen to just avoid touching, and I warned all of my crew. I said, don't touch her or you're fired.
Isn't that what a condom is?
Yeah, but that's for, sexual stuff. We were so far beyond the point, we weren't even willing to lay a finger on her hand.
So to you, she's not human.
I mean, by definition, yes.
Okay. So if somebody treated you that way from your history and your past, that's what you'd be having to defend. So you like to have her on the defense.
Yeah, but I would say that with her, it's not really private. That's not like her family stuff. That's her job. She still has her family stuff, which she refuses to talk about.
She wouldn't talk about it?
I don't think so. I think I asked her how much money she made, and she wouldn't say.
That's not her family.
I said private stuff. Family was an example.
Okay, so what about you? How much money do you make? Besides this. This is
how much?
This is a tip.
A tip from who? I'm not like a driver.
I feel like that's your tip. That's just easy money for you. 18. Ballin'. I like that. Hiding behind the money. I get the symbolism. That's what you do, right? So how many strippers' asses has that been on, and you wouldn't put Bonnie Blue's ass on your face?
Why would that have been on a stripper's ass?
Think about it.
Yeah, but that's not true, because when the money goes to the bank, they wash it.
Not at the bank.
They wash the money at the bank. They put it through that machine that washes it.
Maybe you wash it because of the illegal activities.
He's a warning again.
Yeah, I told you. Undo your top button. Thank you.
But he didn't say that. That was your suggestion.
Yeah, but because he's telling me.
No, he didn't. He went, ooh.
You don't know what my dog can tell me and not tell me. He's my service animal. What's up, guys? I'm out here with these perfect jeans. I think what happened is I got this sponsor because they saw that I haven't been wearing pants for the past 5 episodes, and so they sent me some. They've got thick cut. They've got boot cut. They've got slim fit. They've got all different washes, whatever you want. Blue, black, gray, all the colors. And I think my favorite part about these is the durability, the stretchiness, mixed with, I like the certain wash colors. Some people like these jeans that they look like they're wore out. You can get the wore out look, you can get the new look, whatever you want. And if you're anything like me and you don't like to wear pants, it's a good fix. The Perfect Jean has 6 different fits, from skinny to best-selling, athletic to thick for big boys like me, maybe thick in the pants, not on the upper body, you know what I'm saying. They serve the humble man with no tailor required. Huge range of sizes from 26 to 52 waists and 26 to 38 lengths. Short kings, big boys, and everyone in between. They got you. Don't let stiff jeans ruin the holidays. Join 500,000 dudes who've uncrushed their nuts with the Perfect Jean. Head to theperfectjean.nyc or Google the Perfect Jean, and for a limited time, listeners get 15% off their first order. Plus, free shipping, exchanges, and returns. Just use code DOM15, that's DOM15, at the checkout. That's 15% off your order with the code DOM15 at theperfectjean.nyc. Save today. Stay perfect. Original Family Farms, big shout out to you guys. Thank you for being my launch sponsor. If you're in San Diego or if you're in LA, and make sure you check out Original Family Farms. They've got all the best merchandise you could get. Thank you for making me part of the family. Couldn't be here without you guys. All the love. When it comes to your 1.34 million YouTube followers, you got 90, almost a million on Insta. When did this start? When did your career start taking off in this world? Because you're one of the best, man. I'm a fan. I'm a fan. That's why I came on your show. It's you're hilarious. You're offbeat. And I just wanted to get to know you honestly a little bit. I know you don't like to tell your past. I know you don't like to talk about your family. Okay.
I don't have any problem talking about my family or my past or anything private.
Okay.
You asked me how much money I made and I give you an honest answer.
Well, I asked you about your brothers. You said you didn't have any, but then you said you had 0. Then you said you had 4.
I said I had between 0 and 7.
Right. So you will never actually be real.
If you ask somebody how much money they make, and let's say they make around 10,000, they're not going to say 10,700. They're going to say like 10,000. So there's a discrepancy there of about $700. But if somebody says, I have between 1 and 175 brothers, you're not going to give them the same issue? You're being a little bit of a contrarian here.
Well, that's what I mean. Now we're talking about vulnerability.
That's not a contrarian, actually.
Yeah, now we're talking about vulnerability, and that would come from honesty. So
no, that's math.
Which part of your world is real, and where do you draw the line between, okay, I'm real Matan, and now I'm this Matan that we're on the YouTube?
Yeah, this is the same guy.
No chance.
I don't know what to tell you. Did I not act like this before the podcast started?
No, you didn't.
What did I do?
You were stealing things like a thief, but that doesn't make you a thief.
No,
right?
That does make me a thief.
So you are a thief.
By definition, the answer would be yes.
Is that where that money came from?
But it's like...
Steal it from a stripper?
No, I worked hard for that. That's a little insulting, but you have to take in mind that I'm like Robin Hood. I took the money from the studio and I gave it to you.
Fair. So this is mine.
The money?
Yeah.
Oh, I meant the little hoop thing and the little whatever that is.
Okay. Yeah. So who was, if we really figured somebody that you could beat up, who would it be? Because I want to go over something with you today to show you how to do it. We're going to go over a little technique today.
I'm not entirely sure. Maybe like a homeless lady.
And what would the name be of that homeless lady? Do you have one in mind that we could?
There's one outside of a 7-Eleven close to where I'm living right now. We could try that.
Okay, so can I show you a move that you can do on her?
Yeah.
Okay, stand up. All right, first of all, you go to give her a hug. Because that's what you do with homeless people, right?
No. You want to pretend like it's a real situation?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, you got to do the top button off because Dojo's going to tell you if you don't.
Okay, so I'll pretend you're going to be the homeless person?
No, we're just going to hug.
I would never hug a homeless. If they were doing this, I would actually be in defense mode.
Okay, so now you're doing what I want. That's what I'm saying. So now, no, I want to show you. I
thought I'm pretending like you're homeless.
No, I'm going to show you what to do when they go to hug you.
So am I the homeless?
No, I'm the homeless, but I'm going to show you.
Okay, so then I'm already backed up.
Okay, fair, but I got to show. Now I'll break your fingers.
I think I should be the No, but you're homeless. You're a homeless lady.
Okay, so look, we're here. We hug. See? Okay. Now from here, we pull, and then it goes right over the top.
Yeah, but this isn't necessary for a homeless lady. This is overdoing it a little bit. You're going to get arrested for this. This isn't self-defense.
No, this is because she was putting a knife on you.
Okay.
So now you're here, right?
So then she's going...
Yeah, no, but it's okay because then we just put... See? So I want to show you that.
Yeah, but this actually, you lost right now to a homeless lady.
No, because
she would kill you if you're going to slowly show a homeless lady how to do a choke while she's like swiping with a knife.
This is the thing. I just didn't want to do it to you because of you. I don't want to mess your hair up, but I would be slamming your face into the floor at the same time.
Into the floor or into your knees?
Yeah, so I guess we hug. Oh, yay, hugs. Oh, yeah. Boop. And then just here. Oh, see, how are you gonna knife me if your face is in the floor?
Yeah, because she would have got you way before that position. You want me to show you?
Yes.
Okay. I got you.
Well, Krav Maga. Now that's your secret.
No.
That's your secret thing now.
Actually, that is for women and children.
Right. So you're a child, so that's where you learned it. Who taught you Krav Maga?
Yeah, but you lost to a homeless.
It wasn't about winning and losing in the streets.
They all, they say age is the biggest factor. It can never stop.
What do you mean?
They say that you can never beat it, age. So I'm saying at some point you were one of the best fighters, but now you lost to a homeless lady.
Well, we're talking about your perspective. I mean, at the end of the day,
You told me she had a knife.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, that wouldn't have got me because I would have had her face in the floor.
Okay, you want to try again?
Remember, what did we start with?
I have no idea.
You wouldn't. It's called a hug.
I would never hug a homeless lady.
This is what you're not listening to. That is the disarm. You're missing the point. How do I get close without a hug?
But then you have to touch them.
Correct. But now I'm not getting stabbed. Either way,
But now you have a disease.
No, not unless you do what you did with Bonnie Blue. That's the only way you can.
No, that's how you prevent a disease.
What you and Bonnie Blue did together, that's disease. Who's to say that you guys didn't have sex and that's how you paid for the interview from her? You think she didn't?
No, I didn't pay her at all. I saw that stuff. I didn't pay her. Some people said I did. I didn't.
I think you for sure banged her and that's the only reason she came onto your show.
That's disgusting. I don't agree with that.
Well, how would we ever know? How else would you get her there?
Well, how do you know that I wasn't flying like Superman on the way here?
Well, I know that for a fact.
How do you know that for a fact?
Because you can't fly. But one thing I do
You
know...
have no idea.
I do know that Bonnie
can't
Blue
fly?
fucks, and I do know she does nothing for free, and I do know you had her on your show.
That's actually not true. She seems to do a lot for free. That's kind of the whole thing.
Now we're getting back to you.
No, I got you there.
No, you did it you brought her on, and that's how you get free stuff from her. So... if you two are exactly the same because you both have sex, how does it make you feel about yourself? Is there any chance she's
No, it's not. I've never been in a relationship.
Like, there's no projecting going on with the Bonnie Blue thing for yourself?
No. That's a liberal word.
No kids on your way?
No.
Ever? You ever gonna have kids?
Maybe one day. I had an idea. I don't know if I've talked about it before.
Let's talk about it.
Do you have any kids?
Not yet.
Okay, well, what I've heard from my research is that people will attempt, but they will never truly feel the same way towards adopted children. So if I was to ever have kids, I would also want to get a bunch of adopted kids and make them work to help sustain my actual children who I love.
To say that last part again?
My actual children who I love in this case scenario.
The other ones to work.
Yeah, because I will never truly be able to care about them. Because they're adopted.
Where would you adopt them from that you would be able to care about them the least?
That would just depend on how they look. The statistics there.
Mostly looks, not really what part of the world they're from.
Yeah, but what part of the world they're from is going to influence how they look, right?
Exactly. So that's what I'm curious about. Which part?
But it can't be sad. You don't want to get an African from Africa because that's really sad. Then you might care a little bit.
Oh.
Okay, so this didn't work. I put it back on.
That's what I'm trying to tell you, and you're not listening. He's a literal seizure alert dog.
No, he isn't.
Yes, he is.
He hasn't alerted. I had that fake seizure and he didn't have any idea.
Correct. Fake being the key word. So.
Oh, you ate the whole thing?
Thank you.
But you didn't eat the bread.
Your dad. Is he part of your life?
No.
Is that why you're so angry?
I'm not angry. I'm just upset with... Actually, I'm pretty happy, this past year.
What makes you the most happy?
The current government.
Meaning?
I'm happy with how the election went, and then they got introduced to the government to do laws in about January, I think.
Okay, so you do want to talk about politics.
No, I'm unbiased. I just like the current administration a lot.
Which part about him do you love the most? The border stuff?
Oh, yeah.
What else?
But is that something... I have a feeling we're going to disagree on that because you have a bias.
I do?
I would guess so.
Well, really? That's interesting. What about you assumes that I have a bias against the border?
Because you're Mexican?
I am half. But the other half of me doesn't have the bias. So I'm just kind of being neutral. I'm being on the line. Like, if I was Mexican, I'd probably be on the border fence.
Right. That's the issue.
Sitting on top of it.
There should be guns there. Guns pointed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else about this current administration do you appreciate?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Say again?
What else about this current administration do you appreciate the most that really supports you and what you're doing to make a difference for the world?
It's not about me specifically. I kind of care about the world, so I appreciate what they're doing. With RFK, I don't know if he's got anything instilled yet, but he's going to make America healthy again.
Yeah. Do you think we'll be able to eat this?
No, actually, I think he's gonna get rid of that. You haven't eaten any of your fries, I noticed, either. You just ate the chicken.
Well, I saw that your fingers are a little bit grubby and they touched the fries, but they didn't touch the meat.
That's nonsense. I made sure not to touch your fries. If you notice, I poured it out of the thing. I touched only mine to count to make sure it was even because I didn't want you stealing any of mine. I needed it to be fair.
That's the other thing Dojo does is he lets me know the things that you've touched because he can smell it and he knows you were like doing this in the fries
Look
on
at
your
what
way.
he's doing right now.
Like he told me that literally on the way here, you were like just flossing your fingers through the fries. I don't know if that's a normal thing for people to do, but what is that about you?
How did the dog communicate that to you?
That's why he's my service animal. He does service for me, not for you. Okay. But the big point is the reason I'm not eating this is let me see these fingers. Check out these fingers. Like, no, show them your nails because you chew those off.
No, I rip them. I don't do it with my mouth. That would be dirty.
Yeah, exactly. I can tell though, like,
You don't cut your nails?
yeah, but you're not cutting them. You're chewing them. I can tell by
No, I'm ripping them.
You have a nervous habit. Is
No,
that
I'm going like
did you do
this.
that on the way here because you were nervous about this?
No, I'm not chewing them. I'm
Show his nails.
I'm picking
please.
them.
Somebody show them your nails. You need to show them how. Yeah, I wouldn't want to show those either. Those are chewed hands.
Not with the mouth.
You know, one of the
with
first
the
reads I
fingers.
make in fights is if they do that because that tells me how much they can handle their emotions. How much do you handle your nerves and your emotions? Because your fingers say a lot.
I'm very calm. Very calm. You know,
Is it
you don't
'cause
really
take it out on your fingers before you get to each event.
Yeah, but they're not bleeding actually. If you notice, well, it's only one of them that has any blood a little bit. But that's only one of them out of 10. That's only 10% of the fingers with blood.
And how do you deal with all this just all at once? Like you're touching things, you're chewing, you're slobbering on your fingers, you're shaking hands.
Did you see how nicely I ate that? That was actually, I went like this.
Okay, got it. So at the end of the day, your YouTube channel's killing it. You have a different approach. You didn't eat the thing I got you, but you had me eat all the
Because the
things
dog touched it.
The dog would never touch it.
The dog tried eating it on the floor. It has your dog spit on the side of it.
Dog spit is neutral, like it doesn't have anything. That's why people let dogs lick their face.
That's not okay.
You don't have an animal?
No.
So what that says a lot about you. Like you don't trust animals, you don't like animals.
No, they don't do anything for you. What is it? You know, people make that argument like a cat. What the people who are pro dog say, you know, what does a cat do for you? Nothing. That's why you want to have a dog because they love you, but he still doesn't do anything. You would never willingly go and adopt a person.
That's an interesting concept. I think the real question is, what do we dictate is not? Because I know a lot of people that might be on the spectrum.
Well, when they have like an extra chromosome, I believe, and they go,
Careful, you're going to trigger Dojo.
no, he doesn't get triggered.
No, he
by
doesn't
that.
like the word, the R word.
Why? He's some relation to it.
He's a dog and he just has sensitivity to
So
others.
he's closer to that side.
Well, I mean, he's a dog. So yeah, he understands everybody, which you clearly don't. You have no empathy.
No, I
What is
have
that?
empathy
What did you
for
learn to not have empathy?
I have empathy for people. I find them funny and they look cute. Usually, like the more chubbier, like the ones who are like 12 and they like college football.
Okay, well, we don't use that word. They're special.
No, there's the
And,
special
like-
is for special people, like who are talented and stuff. Not that's for people who have learning disorders, etc.
Yeah, it's not funny. There's a lot of people out there that have like kids like that, and then that's where the lack of empathy comes. How do you expect people out in the world who have special children to take your lack of empathy about them?
Why would they need empathy for special children? They're very talented, probably. They're special.
Yeah, but
I would say I'm special.
because they're missing a chromosome.
No, that would be.
Yeah, so
No, that wouldn't be special. That would be like a disorder.
okay, so the people who have the disorder with their children, how are they supposed to take your lack of empathy?
Well, I don't think they should judge how much they like their child based off how much I like them.
But they judge your words.
But I didn't insult them. I said they look funny and they are cute sometimes. I actually was giving them compliments.
By saying somebody looks funny, that's a compliment?
Yeah, I mean, would you want to go to a baseball or a college football game with a guy who doesn't understand it, or a guy who doesn't understand it but he's like making extremely funny noises and he's making everybody little dances?
Yeah, I mean that would lighten the mood a little.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. I'm actually giving them credit. They're probably much happier than the average person. You know, a lot of people say that people who are intelligent are more prone to being depressed because they're overthinking it. Those people are not overthinking it. They're pure happiness at all times, unless they don't get a burger.
Yeah, it's presents. But this isn't a burger, so they wouldn't want this.
Usually it doesn't matter. I mean, if you get them McDonald's, it's like their birthday.
Is that why you buy it for yourself?
I bought it for you, actually.
For us.
No, I thought I would just pick it up from you on the way since I was already getting it for you.
And you have all your chromosomes?
I think so, I believe. I don't know what missing one would be. I think that would be a whole different thing. I don't know if that exists. Maybe.
Maybe the missing chromosome is why you don't smile.
I don't smile because then people will think I'm like some sort of clown. I'm not serious. I'm able to smile.
Let's see it. Can you give us one for the camera? Yeah. That makes sense. That's good. You got good teeth.
Yeah, I mean, regardless of my teeth, I'm not like insecure about them. I just don't think it's productive. Somebody going around like this all day, he's not going to be productive like this. People can tell I'm well established and it's like with a lot of money.
Yeah, lots of money, well established, and you're proud of your teeth. That's why you chew your nails with them.
No, I wouldn't be offended if I did that or like ashamed of it, but I pick them with my fingers, which is the same
But
thing.
they say it's a nervous habit.
It might be. I'm not denying that. I'm just saying I don't use my mouth.
What makes you nervous, man? These are the things people want to know about you.
I guess it would depend. It's more of a day-to-day thing. Nothing is specifically or perpetually making me nervous.
So eventually you're going to have kids. Eventually you're going to have a wife.
Yeah, I would hope so.
Yeah. And when that happens, are you going to smile for her?
No, because I want them to know I'm serious. They don't want to grow up thinking their daddy's not serious.
So only serious. Is that how you were raised?
That's how I raised myself. I raised myself from 7.
Okay. Where were you raised?
In Los Angeles.
Oh, you did your whole 18 years here.
Yeah, I grew up here. I haven't really left that much. I've only been a couple places a couple times.
What's your favorite place to be in the whole world? If you can go anywhere in the world.
Well, probably somewhere I haven't been because I haven't been that many places, but I like New York.
Right now?
Well, I don't like the governments per se in New York. It's very liberal there, but the homeless people there are hilarious. It's the complete opposite of here.
What makes them the funniest? Because we just learned how to disarm a homeless. You don't have to.
You're not going to disarm. You've seen the homeless in New York. In here, if you go outside of a 7-Eleven, it's like a homeless lady going like this on the floor and asking for something to eat. But in New York, it's like a 6'6" Somalian guy who's doing credit card scams.
That's why you have to hug them first, because when you hug them, then they bring their defenses down. And how do you know you can't work a deal out with them?
There's no deal to work out. They're standing outside of the 7-Eleven offering you a fake Rolex. They're saying these are real Rolex for $75. I just need your credit card for a second. I mean, personally, I'm upset because I fell for it a long time ago, so I kind of had a little bit of annoyance built up with that, but that was a long time ago, so I'm not ashamed about it.
Okay, so New York's your favorite place in the world to be. You don't really... You raised yourself, so your dad wasn't around. This is the...
Yeah, I raised myself, completely by myself. No parents, no siblings, no cousins.
And who styles you?
I only wear the same thing, so there's no styling.
Is that part of the not showing emotion, not showing who you are? It's the outfit.
No, this is to look serious. It's sort of the same thing, but it's not about not showing emotion.
You're going to make Dojo nervous again. What is it with that top button that you like so much? It just makes him uncomfortable. He's really worried that it's going to cut off the airflow and give you a seizure.
No, he isn't.
I'm trying to warn you and just be your friend as a guest on this show. You don't have to trust Dojo, but these are real things, okay?
Okay.
Seizure alert dogs exist. And
that's not one of them.
He's one of them. Okay? Now, the next
Can I give him a fry?
No, please, because that's bad for him. It's bad for you too. It's bad for both of us. I just really want to know, like, you, man. and you won't show.
This is what happens a lot of the time I do an interview. People think I'm going to be fake, and then they see this and they think it's fake, but in reality, this is just how I act.
Yeah, that's what I want to talk about. Like, who taught you how to act like this? If you weren't raised by your dad, you weren't raised by your mom, you taught yourself this whole way of being, and you have brothers. So how do they feel about this? Because when I met your brother, he's actually really down to earth.
No, that's my assistant, Mike.
Yeah, same thing. Right?
Not exactly.
You guys roll tight. You guys are like one, right? Like family.
No, not exactly. He's an assistant, so it's actually the opposite. I'm trying to avoid like raises and stuff like that.
Oh, that makes sense. Smart business.
It doesn't go together. It's actually the opposite. It's kind of like an uncomfortable thing.
So if we had who's your next guest? Do you wanna pump that a little? Who you got next coming up? Anybody cool?
I don't know. I don't know when this is releasing.
This one?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good point.
When does this release? In like 2 weeks or something like that? Do you have any episodes stacked up?
I do, but not that far. Not 2 weeks. I would say
you only have one episode.
No, I'd say about 2 weeks. You're right. I'd say 2-3 weeks.
So who will have released by this point? Who hasn't come out yet?
Let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3. You'll be about 4 podcasts from now. So that's 4.
So who are the people who
month.
haven't come out but will have come out by this point?
Travis Barker, TJ Dillashaw, Mayhem Miller. Have you had him?
Mayhem Miller.
Have you?
That's
had
a good
him?
buddy of mine.
Oh, he's great. He reminds me of you a lot, actually.
He's a buddy of mine. You know what I do is I know this guy. His name is Filthy. He's a music producer, and he does these parties. So what I do is I bring Mayhem, and we bring him on the stage, and he jumps and attacks people.
During the interview.
No, this is a performance. He's a music producer. So he's having a show, and then during this, I'll be on the stage with a couple other people, and I bring Mayhem. And we did a show recently where there was this one guy, and I have him kept jumping at the guy doing like a spear. But obviously Mayhem is a pretty big guy, so it was hurting the guy.
Big, yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome. When's that come out?
I don't know if that's coming out. I mean, it's just kind of like a funny thing. Or it's a fun thing to do, kind of take the pressure off.
Yeah. What high school did you go to?
I did online schooling.
Your whole life, really?
Yes.
I did. There's no way. You had to have gone to high school.
No, I did online schooling.
You seem like you've been indoctrinated by schools. That's why I ask.
I seem like that?
Yeah.
That's pretty insulting.
You have a very indoctrinated aura. Like you're with the alphabet crew, right?
What does that mean? I've heard that before. Is that like a Jewish thing?
Well, no. I mean, it's the
or what,
L,
CIA?
It's the L, the G, B, T, Q, side plus.
I got it close. I thought it was CIA.
Like I felt like that's who helped raise you and mold you into who you are.
It is actually still kind of a CIA and a Jewish thing.
I guess you're not wrong. Yeah.
So I kind of was right actually on both of my guesses.
You were, but that's why I'm asking.
Your mic it doesn't stand. I'm trying to help you with audio here by talking into it.
So they did raise you. They did teach you.
The LGBTQ?
Yes.
No. I've threatened to raise my hand on them.
Like asking them a question?
They've tried to trick me. My studio is in West Hollywood, so I see a lot of people playing games over there, but they've never been able to fool me.
Okay, fair enough. So, okay, let's finish. Let's get to the bottom line of this thing. You're not part of the LGBTQ movement.
No. I'm anti-LGBTQ.
You don't have a girlfriend.
No.
You want to close the borders.
I see where this is going. You're going to say I'm closeted or something?
Is that your defense?
I'm just trying to predict where this is going, so I seem like smart because I caught on to it before some of the audience or something, but if not, then I'm even stupider.
I'm really just reading back the things that are important to you right now.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry about the interruption.
RFK.
Oh, yeah.
You want him to clean up the food in the world.
And the border.
Yeah. Where do you learn how to have this whole aura?
What do you mean by that?
Well, like you come with straight facts. You come with, I remember one time you were asking a girl if she reads any books.
Right. Is that why there's books here?
Yeah, these were for you. And I wanted to make sure that you didn't ask me.
Right.
Because you know I read them because they're here, right?
Right.
So I don't have to.
No, I'm not going to ask it.
Thank you.
That wasn't planning on it.
Yeah.
See, that's like when people ask me about like Bill Clinton, it's just that when a clip does too well, sometimes I just don't want to repeat it because then the association will only be made with that thing and not with me as a serious person.
Yeah. What's the most serious thing that you do in your life?
Well, I've been learning a lot about stocks recently.
And how's that going? Are you good at it? Are you good in the stock market? You and Pelosi work together? That's Pelosi.
I'm doing pretty good.
Is that from following her stock choices?
No, I don't follow her stock choices.
Whose choices do you follow?
I'm doing my own.
Can you give
I think there's going to be a big boom with GameStop, I think.
Yeah. That's nice. That's good. Okay, so listeners out there, GameStop. Make sure you tap into that. And you're going to get a dog soon, I hear.
I wasn't planning on it if the dog can provide me with benefits. I mean, if I was having seizures and I could make sure the dog wasn't a trickster who's pretending to know when people have seizures.
I'll tell you this. First of all, he's offended by that. So please keep your tone down. Thank you. Hey, I'm up here. Just seriously.
He's not even looking at me.
Well, he knows that you're saying offensive things. So he's not going to look at you in the eyes. You know what there is about dogs, though? They are actually can legally carry a concealed weapon. So
concealed?
Concealed.
What is a concealed?
I misspoke.
Oh, I thought that was like a name for something.
Concealed weapon, right? So what if you had a dog that could carry the concealed weapon for you, and now it's of use? Would you have a dog in those terms? Because then you.
No, I'd rather have the weapon on me because in case I need to shoot a dog, the weapon is on the dog. Because if the dog starts attacking me, then he's the one with the weapon.
He's your dog. He's your service animal.
So what is a dog? The IQ is like what at max 7?
Your dog.
It takes like that in the
because you're the one teaching it. Your dog's as smart as what you teach it.
It's not true.
It is.
No, the dog is as educated, and you're like peaking, you're hitting the peak of the potential intelligence, but the dog is born, the dog cannot end up speaking English. The dog can also almost certainly bark. So there is a threshold of what it's going to be able to do. By teaching the dog the right stuff, the dog will hit the max peak of that, but the dog
But that's up to
will
you.
always be an IQ where in an instant like that, if you knew how to use the gun, it would shoot you.
You were talking
for
about
a bone.
No, how's it going to grab it? How's he going to grab the
Well,
gun?
that's one of the issues. He's not going to... I said
it's
if
on
he
the
was able
side.
to.
So listen, you can grab the weapon. You can keep yourself safe. The dog's of use. Then you have a dog. What type of dog would you have if you had one?
Maybe a pit bull or something? I don't know.
That's a good choice. That's a great... Safe. And what made you right off the bat choose a pit bull considering it's one of the most ferocious dogs?
Because then you can go to West Hollywood and fling him out there.
He's got a gun, though. You don't need to fling him out. You need him next to you so you can have the gun.
Okay, but if I shoot people with a gun, which I would never promote political violence unless it was somebody I found disgusting.
Do guns shoot people or do people shoot people?
People shoot people. Guns, I'm a massive supporter of the Second Amendment.
Agreed. I'm aligned with you on that.
Is that a picture of that dog?
That's Dojo.
I just noticed that.
He's got similar hair to you.
You know, if you showed that, that's true because it kind of goes to the side.
It's like real.
If you showed that dog the picture of himself, he wouldn't even be able to recognize it.
I agree. He was a little young.
That's not why.
So you won't let me shave your head here on this show?
No. Because this helps with, recognizability, and that helps me make money deals.
So when we come back, we're going to do this again. Is there any situation that we could make a wager where you'll shave your head or I'll shave my head, and that's how we will make the wager on the next time we see
Well, your hair is a lot shorter than mine, so if you shaved your head, you would have your hair back to that level within a couple months.
And you?
This would take me a long time.
So you'll never shave your head?
Probably not shave it. Maybe one day I'll grow up and get a real haircut. It doesn't look ridiculous.
There has to be a way that we can get this from you. Yeah, I would love to see that with no hair. Okay, fair enough. Hey, when it comes down to...
Is there anything on those other pieces of paper?
Yeah. It's actually... Here, I'll show you.
There is, yeah, I can see. I can see through the back.
Yeah,
That didn't work as well as you thought.
no, there's nothing here.
No, there is. I can see through the back of it. I can
It's
see
as
that.
white as you,
I wish. You wish.
right?
There's some black on it. It's tainted.
I see no color.
Yes, you do. You just said it's white.
That's a shade.
This is semantical. Are you some sort of philosopher?
Oh, what a mirror I am for you, huh? Does that limpness represent you? Is that why you have no girlfriend?
I do ads for erectile dysfunction things, but not because I relate to them, because they're paying me.
Hey, don't. Yeah, you should eat. You should eat that. That's nice.
No, because the dog touched it with his dirty mouth.
My dog's mouth is not.
Is a human's mouth dirty?
Okay, yes.
Okay, well, if
Some
the dog
say-
is helping people with seizures and they're spazzing shit out of their mouth, and he's getting close to them, licking their face, then the dog's mouth is dirty just by that.
He doesn't lick mouths. He says
You just said he licked people's face.
that's not the mouth. Different. Now I'm going to tell you this. Some
Semantics.
say no, real. Some say that a human butthole is cleaner than a human mouth. Have you ever heard that? That's a real fact for you to take home to your audience.
That's a fact. I don't think that's true.
It's true. Can we look that up, please?
For example, you brush your teeth every day and you clean your mouth, right?
Well, you wipe your ass.
Yeah, but you're wiping your ass to get rid of shit. You're cleaning your teeth. You're getting rid of bad stuff. You're not cleaning
Yes, a
it.
human mouth is generally considered dirtier than the anus, except for you.
Yeah, but this is Google AI. Google AI will agree with anything if they think that if you're asking for an agreement. Go ask. Well, I don't trust scientists actually, so I'll only trust myself
number
on
of
this.
variety of microbes. Mouth contains a vast microbial ecosystem with over 600 types of bacteria, while the anus has a different and less diverse collection.
Okay, then why don't people get AIDS from people's mouths? Why is it only gay people with AIDS?
That's actually a very valid question. I would say bloodstream, right? Go straight into the bloodstream.
There's something wrong with this one. Do you see it? There's this thing poking out of it.
Yeah. You're not going to eat what I gave you, though?
The dog's mouth touched it.
Jeez. And so you have a thing with dogs. Like, that's your number one.
I don't have an issue with dogs. I just think that unless they can provide me with some sort of financial benefit that at least halves the amount. Because I used to have dogs, but I don't have them anymore. So,
Okay, review. We're going to finish with the review. I'm a homeless person.
okay.
I've got a knife. What's the first step?
You're homeless?
Yes. No, I taught you the first step. Don't ad-lib it.
Okay, I'm gonna pretend like how this actually goes, okay?
Okay.
Say something, because you're homeless. I'm walking into 7-Eleven.
You got any money? Not a giver.